Good morning. Just getting started. Okay, a bit more light. Okay, so yeah, today is going to be a bit of shorter one than yesterday, because I have somewhere to be later. Some comrades got arrested at a pro-Palestine protest yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna head out to where they're being held and support the group that's been there all night. Anyway, enough chit chat. We're gonna just do a very quick somatic practice. You know what? I'm just gonna, okay, maybe I'll just put this in the chat for in case anyone's coming in. Okay, so then okay. So I think we're just gonna you know what? Maybe we're just gonna do 3 half sun salutations. So you're gonna stand a little bit broader than hips distance, or you can also have your legs closer together or further apart. And you're gonna try and really stand tall. Have a slight bend in the knees, just so your knees aren't locked. You can draw your shoulders back and imagine that there's kind of a string pulling up the crown of your head. Okay. Then with an inhale, we're sweeping our arms up in the air. Maybe doing a little back bend. And then we're going to dive down into a forward bend. We're going to come up for a half lift. And forward bend again. If you want, you can hold on to your opposite elbows and swing a little bit. And for that, you want to have a proper bend in the knees. And then you'll slowly roll up again. Head comes last. And sweep your arms back up. And draw them down your midline in front of your chest. And down at your sides. Okay. If you want to, you can either just take off my hoodie. If you want to, you can either do 2 more half sun salutations or 1 sun salutation A. So 2 of the ones that you've just done, or one where you do like a vinyasa thingy. I think I'm just gonna do salutation A. So I'm gonna sweep my arms up with an inhale, maybe a little bit of a back bend, and then dive down, forward bend. I'll come up for a half lift. I'm gonna plant my hands and step my feet back into a plank position, pressing the floor away from me. An inhale and an exhale. I'm gonna lower chaturanga, either halfway or all the way. Upward dog or a cobra. And tucking my toes into a downward dog. Here I'm gonna just pedal out my feet a little bit. Then I'm gonna look between my hands, bend my knees, and either walk or jump between my hands. Okay. Gonna come up for a half lift again. And forward fold. Gonna put a bend in my knees again. Grab my elbows for a ragdoll fold. Swing a bit. And then I'm gonna slowly roll up. Head rolls up last. I'm gonna sweep up my arms again. Have them touch over my head. Maybe come into a little bit of a back bend. And then draw them down the midline in front of our chest. And back at our side. Okay. Good. Now, moving into the journaling portion. So today's journaling prompt is brought to you by the day I had yesterday. So I had a bit of a weird day yesterday, so that just gave me the idea of, I don't know, writing a letter to my kind of, to yesterday's self. So kind of imagining I could, like, what would I have wanted to know? What would I have wanted my myself from yesterday to know about the day that was gonna await me? You don't have to do this for yesterday necessarily. You may want to choose some other day that you could have maybe needed some heads up about what was gonna expect you. So we're gonna do 15 minutes of that, so until 7:40, and then we're gonna close out. I'm gonna just put on a timer. 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. Also, again, feel free to turn on some music in the background. Okay. 15 minutes are over. I'm just going to finish my sentence. Okay. Then we're just going to close out with a little bit of, I don't know, I think I just want to stretch my wrists a little bit. So I'm just gonna I feel like today was a bit messy, but that's okay. I mean, for me, at least it felt messy. I don't know if that was your experience as well, but that's, yeah, I'm trying to embrace the chaos or embrace the discomfort, the messy, the not knowing, and surrender to the soup, as my friend Alicia would say. Okay. I think I'm also just gonna maybe squeeze. Okay. Just gonna, okay. Maybe do a body scan and see kind of if there are any parts of my body, any places that would like some attention. So you can kind of try and scan your body from the crown of your head to the back of your head, your forehead, ears, neck, shoulders, torso, arms, hips, thighs, knees, calves, and feet, maybe your stomach, the back. For me, yeah, I'm just gonna give some love and squeeze the parts of my body that feel tender and feel tight. You may also just wanna breathe into those parts of your body depending on what they are, or just maybe add some light touch to wherever that is. Touch it with love, compassion, with you got this, and I'm here for you. Love you. You got this, and I'm here for you. And I'm grateful for everything you do for me. I'm grateful for the discomfort and maybe even a little bit of pain, because it lets me pay attention to that part. Because apparently there's something I need to pay attention to. some part that needs a little bit more love or care or rest or nourishment. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to tend to that. That's the touch, the breath that I want to send to those places. Okay. If you want, you can also end by giving yourself a hug. So kind of stretching out your shoulders while we're at it. Okay. I think there was no one in the live today, maybe also because I didn't announce it early enough, but in case anyone's replaying this, watching this later, I want to thank you for being here, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and that I'll see you soon. Bye.